Hey, good evening. This is Chef Noriak here. We're here for another plot to explore here. We're at the plot of Nefelo Clamp, known as the Shock Collar Casino and Bar for another Chua eye view. Here, this plot was mostly built by Kazan Nano, but has had some help from other people here and there as well too. And it's a regular spot every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. You can find plenty of people, usually here, hanging out at the bar and role-playing. A nice little location. Alright, but now that we're here, let's get down to the tour. So, got a really neat vehicle here. This is actually made by a Chua known as Blip Banter. Amazing vehicle construction. He does really kind of accurate vehicles. This was actually based off of a certain real-life tank. I'm not good enough to know these kind of things, but I'm told it, and I don't know the exact name of what type of tank it is, but that's what it's based off of. And one of the neat things about it is he always likes to make structures that you can actually get into. And yes, so it's designed with Chua in mind, so you can actually get inside here just like this and actually look out the window and everything, so it's fun there. And people can see your eyes through it as well too, so which is very good. So alright, well, let's hop our way out of there. Yeah, but yeah, it's a nice and good fireworks display going on as well too. Got a nice little runic center here for gathering, so become friends with Nefelo Clamp if you want access to that. Alright, now we're just through a little tunnel here, and we are to the actual shock collar area here. It's definitely a nice building, very, very Chua-esque, because this is definitely a very Chua building here that we've got under there. So it's on the sky plot. Let's see, he's got for bathing. You've got the good old kiddie pool here, which is always cute. So one of my favorite uses for that is when you've got turned into a little bit of like hot tubs and stuff. It's really good. Oh, we got some squatters over here behind all the crates. Yeah. Squatters that are well read, evidently. Well, who knows? Who knows what's exactly in there? Alright. Find our way up. Can get a real nice view from here of the actual place. Yep, there's an office up there and everything. Lots of good views over here. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and go inside. Over here, we've got inside the nice slot machine. Because here it is a casino after all. With levers, and part of the reason it's called the shock collar. Lots of electricity going on. And this here is one of the Exile wall panels. They're neat because you can actually get through them there. And here we've got a little club in here. For a good little club environment. This has been some real interesting building here because there's just building in a Chua house is interesting, especially the spacious Chua, because it's got these round spaces that are also really tall. So you've got to kind of work with it. I built one of the previous cafes that I built. I actually had in this as well too. This is a neat looking, setup we got here, even with a good old laser happening as well too. A little setup here for dancing and who knows what else. And they've got a cone here for who knows why. It's Chua. I mean, do Chua need a reason? It's for science. Remember, for science. Alright, but out of the dance hall there, and let's get back to here. Let's go check out the other side room real quick. This is also, you can get this particular Chua portrait in Grimvault from the rep vendor there. And again, you can go through it. And here we are over to a bar, which, admittingly, it actually looks better for Chua height than it is for eye view, just to show here. So, still technically a little tall though, so it's, when you're in Chua eye view, even stuff that looks like it should be good for Chua is actually still just a little tall. There, so. Alright, and we've got a pole here with lights on it. It is a little private club. This is the private club only for Chua. If you're watching this part of the video and you're not a Chua, you need to turn your eyes away. And here, so this is... Alright, and this is the secret route that we went up here in order to Nefelo Clamp's own little office bedroom up here, so that we've got. Alright, and even a nice little bed. Oh, he has a plushy gar. How cute. Little shower here. Easily done using a Vind gas tank there. Looks like another one there as well. Real simple. Nice bucket there for washing, you know, mysterious black focus thing, you know, dancing on a desk, you know, explosives all around. Definitely looks like Chua lives here. There's some electronics and science. Just whatever Chua needs. So, again, through one of those portraits, back our way out. And just a little 2-floor section there. Alright, but now let's go ahead up the main building. The main building, the spacious Chua is actually really pretty big. Whether they're, but again, working with it is interesting because it's all rounds, and there's not a ton of rounds to deal with out there. So it's all right. Got that nice Chua emblem here, and again, something that looks good for that shock collar theme. Simple tables, chairs, all set up here. This is like, you know, your place for lounging with the drinks, you know, having a little snack food. You know, over here, we got, you know, pretty beer everywhere. All right, little card deal in here. Even you got the cards set up face down as well too, ready to go. With that robot dealers, a little bit of paper here. So I'm sure there's some here. There's some coins over here. You know, ready to gamble, and this amazing little roulette table here. So. Which I think that's actually pretty neat that they did this here. Don't have a full roulette table set up, but you know what? This is like a, you know, green matrix kind of thing here. I bet they could make it appear one, you know, if you're looking at it from just a existence standpoint there. That's using a good dartboard there to kind of get that. So, and our ceiling work here. So again, it just looks really kind of cool as well too. But yeah, they've done a neat job with this here. But I know, as I said, that, you know, there might be people on this plot on Wednesday evening here, so they might just be around, because you know what? I'm actually doing this on a Wednesday evening. Now, where are they, you say? Well, you see, part of the shock collar is it's got the bar, actually. The main bar is outside over there, because you got that inner bar there. That's for the Chua. But then we've got, potentially, people over here. So it's... Yeah, looks like there's definitely a little activity going on tonight as well. Oh, nice little festival out there. What those like. See, there's some activities to go on around here, so. And here we go. We've got different people all here congregating. So yes, you know, those who say Wildstar is a dead game, well, you know what? There's actually quite a few people. These people are all here role-playing, having fun, talking, conversing, that kind of stuff here. We've got a nice bar behind here as well too. That is Nefelo Clamp himself over there. So, and this is Luke over here as well too. Very good assistant to the location here. So, saying helping with the bar. Noriak also helps to tend the bar as well too. So, those are quite some faces there. That looks like it's a busy bar tonight. So we're gonna leave them to their thing over here and go check out the rest of the shot collar here, so it's alright. And just a little dead end, but a little place to sit here if you want, so. Well, okay. Over this way. Got a little setup there. I think this is the way around to where you've got all the different space ports and stuff to arrive at there, because this is a popular spot. A lot of people come many different ways, so you got to have lots of ships here and lots of space for them. Here, it's probably the arrival supervisor there, so we're going to cheat on our way up. There we go. So get our way to the top. You can hear that thrumming of the vehicle up there. Oh, also, since this is Chua, you know, safety is actually never really important to Chua. You know, so after all, you know, these chains, guess what? These are perfect for just completely falling through. Boom. Because, yeah, they don't actually work. That's chains for you in this game, so. Alright, now there is another floor to this, because, you know, we saw that really nice office, you know, when we were looking around from the outside. So here we go. Again, this is just right around the towers there. It's just really nicely done in just how smooth it is. And it also feels pretty compact, you know, definitely a nice little Chua spot. Here's a nice little upper balcony for those who want to get some quiet from the bar as well, too. And here we go. This should be the office. Again, that door there. I like this little bench setup here, too. That these are all over. There, you can see that kind of bench there. So, and here we go. We've got the office. Oh, they're there. So I can tell there's actually a lot of people on the plot, because when I look over towards the direction of that, my FPS goes way down over here. So I'm actually a little surprised that this goes down this bad. So, all right, but let's get out of there. If I'm not looking towards the people, the direction of people, my FPS is fine. Oh, they're there. So I blame it on the people. All right, well, let's go look at the rest of this plot here a little bit. Avoiding the bar a little bit. Maybe we'll be back over there to say our goodbyes on the plot here. There's a nice little arrival point. Oh, let's see. This is actually one of the little housing expeditions that you can sometimes do as well. We could get our way to the top. I know there's something up there as well, too. Just a simple little building. We've got... Alright. Oh, let's see. Get our way around the back here. They've got gun emplacements because, you know, they've got that. We've got a chair with a hangman's noose? Okay. Well, you know, hey, there's things here. You know, so I think I'm going to have to mount up to get on top there, so... Oh, there we go. Good old Snarflax mount. Alright. Let's work our way up here so we can get a real nice view of the shot collar itself. Well, there used to be something up here. Actually, it looks like it has been taken down. So, you know, I know there was something up here because I helped put something up here. So, but hey, you know, it'll be back. Maybe I'll have to come back and do it. So, somebody, you know, it occasionally is getting remodeled over here and everything. You know, things are changing, you know, all the time. New structures being put in, designs and the like as well, too. So, all right. But this was a nice little simple plot here, but at the same time, you know, a lot of beauty to be found. Lots of little things you can find here. But overall, it's just a great roleplay plot and a great experience. You know, if you are a fan of Chua, whether there or just a looking for a good place to hang out on Wednesday night while you're playing Wildstar, please check out Nefelo Clamp here. So, because you should find plenty of people over here. So, as well too. So, and they'll usually be drinking, carousing, and just over and all having a good time over here. So, the good old squishing grapes as well too. So yes, there's actually stuff to do over here as well, too, if you want. So, you know, not just, you know, talk and roleplay. It's a good plot to know. Over there to get a little challenge out of the way and have a few things to do. So, and alright, with that, we're going to leave this off right here. So, I hope you all have a good night. Enjoy your time in Wildstar. Have fun with housing and all that. And stay safe out there, cupcakes. We'll see you again soon.